Welcome to the podcast. The Aging Queen. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome back to another wonderful episode of The Aging Queen. Today we have Robbie from Madrid, Spain.
Hello.
And myself, James. He is
No,
on vacation.
I know. He'll
Yes,
be back.
our thoughts are with him. Thoughts and prayers while he has fun on the
Thoughts and
beach.
players.
Anyway, he's doing fine. He'll be back next week. Join us on our regular show. So what did you want to discuss today without James? Anything
Well,
on your mind, Mr. Robbie?
oh my, there's so much. We've been going through a lot lately.
So what's new with you,
What's
Robbie?
new with me? Well, tomorrow I fly to Riga, Latvia. I've
Riga,
never
what?
been before. I'm going with my husband, and it'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to going someplace new. I'm really looking forward to a place where it's not 40 degrees Celsius every single day like it is here in Madrid.
It's
Oh
been
my
hot, huh?
goodness. It is so hot. I can't stand it. Like, I know it happens every summer, but I
Like,
just
you're
keep
not new to
forgetting.
this game, this global warming game, are you?
No, but I think now that I'm older and I'm an aging queen,
Sure.
I think it's just getting to me more. I'm getting more irritable. I'm getting more crabby. I need to buy a diet Aquarius every single day. Just that's my one thing
It's
that
the
makes me
Gatorade
happy.
of Europe.
It's the Gatorade of Europe and Japan. So,
Oh,
yeah,
in Japan too.
it's a Japanese brand, I thought. But yeah, it's you know, Madrid is just very hot. This weekend was the Fiestas de la Paloma, the dove pigeon festivals. Well, the Paloma is
I
I
think
don't.
it's
Do you
about
know what
the
it is?
Virgin. It's the
Yeah,
Virgin.
any virgin they'll have a party about, but it's like the
I don't think there's
festival
any
of
virgins
La
left in
Latina.
Madrid, but anyway.
I think there's a lot. But anyway, yeah, so it was like the mid-August festival for Madrid, and yeah, La Latina was popping, but I avoided it. So cuz
Look at you,
yeah, I'm a very responsible,
introverted.
very
Oh,
cutesy, very demure, very
everyone's
responsible.
using the word demure now. What's going on?
We stan um
I mean,
demure.
I
It's
know what it means, but how are people using it?
Well, it popped off on TikTok.
Oh Lord,
A
TikTok.
a trans woman named Jules
Mm-hmm.
De, LeBron, I think was their stage name. I forget. Anyway, so Jules LeBron is a trans woman, and she makes TikToks, and she's gone viral a couple of times before, but this time she just did a little cutesy, fun video where she was saying, I'm not like other girls. I'm very petite, very demure, very cutesy, very mindful of others. But it was tongue in cheek. It's comedy. It's not, she's not putting down other people. Like,
Right.
she's saying how, that she's a funny girl and she got viral. And
I'm demure too. I mean, 250-pound demure.
mm,
Um, yeah, we can all use this word. So where you're going to where?
I'm
Estonia?
going to no, I was in
Oh,
Estonia
Latvia.
10 years ago. Latvia. I'm going to Latvia. Going to Latvia, and then I'm taking a train to Vilnius in Lithuania, and then I'm going to be there for a couple of days, and
Oh,
then we
wow.
fly to Oslo, but we fly to Oslo late at night, but then we have to wake up extra early in the morning to take a train to Sweden. It's I'm not looking forward to that day. It's only 7 days of travel, but it's three planes and three trains altogether. So it's going to
Ooh.
be a lot of travel. It's not going to be a very relaxing time, but it's going to be very fun. We're going to try new food. We're going to look at pretty things. I
You're like
whenever
Carmen Sandiego.
I am, except I'm not running from the law. I'm a very
Who where in the
law-abiding
world
person.
is Carmen
Carmen Sandiego.
Sandiego? You remember
That
that?
was a bop. Remember that?
That was amazing.
That was amazing. I can't believe it. Um,
So do you
I'm
think you're turning gayer as you get older?
absolutely. I think I've stopped giving more fucks. Um,
You're just trying to
I
irk people. You're like, "I'm gonna be fucking flaming gay now."
Oh man, I remember when I was watching uh what's it called? The first gay TV show that like looked
Matlock?
like white people. No, the
The
Will and
Griffiths?
Grace. Will and
Oh,
Grace. I
Andy
remember
Griffith Show?
watching Will and Grace and then seeing Leslie Jordan's character, and I was thinking,
Aw,
"Ugh,
rip.
I'll never be like that." Ugh, and that was that internalized homophobia. But now that I'm
Did you
older,
really? Did you respond like that?
oh, I absolutely did. I was like, "I'll be gay, but I won't be like that." Um,
Oh,
I'm not
honey.
like other girls, but
Mm.
now that I'm older, now that I'm more in my skin, and now that I know more what I am, and I'm sober,
I think
and
'cause you're
I
a twink
have
now and you lost 50 pounds. Before you were when you were a bear, you didn't have gay voice.
Oh, I think
Now you're a
yeah.
twink. Now
Oop,
you're back to being
mhm.
the skinny twink and you got gay voice.
Oh, thanks. I mean, on my TikToks, no one's made fun of me yet for my gay voice, but it is very gay, and I do ham it up a lot, to be
I'm
honest, because
kidding.
that just
We
makes it
had a
really
whole
funny.
episode on the gay voice with James, remember?
Oh, I
But,
think it's because I'm also in a good mood today.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I feel like you're giddier, you're up there. You're about to travel, you're about to have fun.
oh, I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm happy. I had a good day today. Did you have a good day today? What'd you do today?
Yeah, I took a big old nap, so that's
Oh,
amazing.
that's luxurious.
Going
How
back to your
long?
travel, are you is this a gay trip or is this
Oh,
just trip?
trip. No, I don't do gay places anymore. I've been to all of them, and I live in Chueca, in the very center of Madrid, the gay district. When I travel, I don't really want to do gay things, to be
So you don't
honest.
even go to gay bars? You're not
No,
gonna check check 'em out?
no. Maybe
I
if
mean,
I
in the
mean
East, are there even gay
I
bars?
mean, if after a full day of walking, honestly, I just want to go home,
Right.
back to the hotel and put my
You're
feet
almost
up and
40.
take a shower and go to sleep. Or not in the touristy areas, so
Mhm.
getting a taxi to and from and public transport late at night, I don't really want to deal with that. So maybe if I do, I'll come back on the next episode and tell you. Unless I get eaten by a deer in Lithuania and then R.I.P.
So
Robert
where
Patton
are you
Memorial
going? So tell
episode
us
2.
your itinerary.
My itinerary, it's going to be I'm not going to say which days because I don't know when you're going to publish this and I don't want people to kill me, but I'm
Just
going to
say first day, second
but
day.
yeah, well,
We don't need your
um
GPS location, Robbie.
not yet. But
You're no Elon Musk.
oh god no, but you never know.
Just kidding.
Internet safety.
Mhm.
So going to Latvia, flying into Riga, and then staying the night, and then full day in Riga, and then the next day taking the train. The train's going to be about 4 hours to Vilnius
I love
in
trains.
Lithuania. It's not a fast train. I'm very spoiled with the fast trains in Spain in
España.
general, especially in Madrid because it's like the hub of
Right.
all the fast trains. The way that Madrid is located and the way that the
Yeah, you
infrastructure,
always gotta
there's
come back
always
to
a
Madrid.
fast train to go anywhere here. That's why people are jealous of Madrid. But yeah, so it'll be interesting. I'll see how that goes on a Latvian to Lithuanian train line. We'll see how it goes, and then a day in Vilnius. I'm gonna check it out. There's like a cool couple of neighborhoods there that are kind of hippie and fun. So we'll see how that goes. Looking forward to that. And then we fly. Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna fly Ryanair.
What?
Ugh, I know. I'm so
Girl.
scared of that. But if I get fined because of my bag being too big, I get fined because my bag is too big. I am too old to be cheating the system and putting things under my jacket. I I sound American. I am American, but I grew up overseas and being a poor college student and being in long distance, long term relationships all the time. I've always flown Ryanair for like the first, I don't know, from probably
Dude, the
20
I
to
can't I'm sorry to
25.
interject, but I can't do Ryanair anymore. This is
Yeah,
my personal opinion, don't sue me. It
yeah,
you can't even, like, put the seats back. I mean, you
no,
can't recline,
no,
and they're very narrow.
very. It's not
They're only
big
good for,
person
like
friendly.
Yeah, 30, 45 minutes in the air, that's it.
That's it. I mean, if it's, some people go to the extremes in order to save money. I'd rather go to the extremes and save money on other things and not my comfort. And I'm not saying first class or no class. I'm just saying, okay,
I
let's
am. No, I'm just kidding.
well, well, you go on PJs, but I
Oh,
mean, with me, I'm very happy to try something new, and this will be the first time I haven't flown Ryanair since probably 2008,
oh, I
2009.
think I think this is just gonna be your every 20 years experience because you
Oh no,
forget.
when did my grandmother die?
Oh.
2017. I think that was the last time I flew Ryanair because I flew to Eindhoven from Madrid. So that's so
I
2017 was the last time I flew
I mean, I
Ryanair.
think they're great if you're just taking a little backpack and you're going for a weekend trip, an
Yeah,
hour away somewhere.
yeah.
But if it's like a 3 hour flight, it's a harrowing journey because it's a tough ride. This is the company that wanted to put people standing up. They had, some right? They had some
I hope
projection.
that was a meme. I hope that does
No, it
not ever
wasn't.
happen in the future.
They said that they were trying to find ways to save people money, and, they proposed in the back having a standing room, section, and, of
That's
course, it
ridiculous.
got shot down by, the authority the airline authorities were in their country. I guess they're Irish in the EU. But, yeah,
Irishman.
they're the most successful airline in Europe.
Yeah, and
Um,
props to them. I mean, if you're a poor college student and you're in a long-term relationship, it's in long distance and long-term, whatever. Yeah, it's great. But as an older aging queen, I've met my limit. I've had it. I can't do it anymore. So I'm doing
so you're just doing
Vilnius to
1 flight,
Oslo.
right? What is it?
I think it's like a couple hours to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll have to report
from
back to us.
Vilnius to Oslo, so we'll see how that goes. I think it's 2 hours max.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
have it in front of me. So, we'll see. Pray for me.
Pray, pray.
And then Oslo to Gothenburg, but in the train. So it's like 4 hours
Ooh.
on the train. First train in, last train back. So we're gonna have like 6 or 7 hours in Gothenburg and just walk around the city, check it out, do some touristy things. Have a little bit of. In Sweden, it's called filka. Filka.
Filka?
Yeah, it's the coffee and cake and little.
Are you gonna
It's like
put
this.
on an
It's like
accent in
this.
every country, like,
Oh
trying to
yeah,
mimic them?
I'm gonna be like Trixie Mattel. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Aw.
in the meatball. No,
Okay,
I'm not
so if you're
gonna.
Trixie, that means I'm Katya, right?
Yes. Wait, I'm the addict though, so I should be
Oh, switch it
Katya.
up.
Got to switch it up though. Got to keep it cutesy. Got to keep it demure.
Demure. Oh my
And
god,
then
you can't believe you used Demure.
you don't like it.
No, I don't.
Oh,
No
why
one's
don't you like
demure over, like, 16.
what?
Mhm. I would
Anybody
say
can be demure.
demure for me is like a young Natalie Portman. Like, that's what demure is, like, very, very like a sparrow, very
Baby.
yeah,
Mm.
but, 40-year-old gay man, not demure.
Oh my goodness. I will be. I will definitely try my best to bring it back for us older aging
I think
queens.
it's more demolish for you instead of demure. You're demolish.
You talking about? Well, no, nope, not going there. Anyway, so I'm going to be in Oslo for my friend's 40th birthday party.
Ooh,
So that'll be
Oslo.
fun.
Very
So
fun.
that'll be fun. Looking forward to that.
Hey,
And
what do they got?
then,
What are crowns? What's their, money?
oh, I thought you were asking if she had Crohn's disease. Yes, it is Swedish kroner. No, Swedish kroner and Norwegian kroner as well. So they're not euros.
So you're gonna have a lot of kroner.
Oh, I'm going to be using my card. I don't want to withdraw money.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
When I travel, I have two travel cards, not sponsored, but
Mhm.
maybe if they want to in the future, they can because I like them both. It
Yeah.
is,
We're
but I don't know how sponsorships work if they care, but I'll be using my Revolut card. I have a credit card with Revolut and a regular bank account with Revolut, and it's really good for traveling. You can have different currencies all in one
Do
thing
they
on your
charge you
phone.
for
They charge you for the
international
card.
transaction fees?
They do, but like very, very, very little. And every year the fees go up, but very little. So they give all the information in email. But I mean, obviously, when I put money into my account, it's free. And then all the little
But when you put money
microtransactions,
into my account, it's not free.
that will never be free, honey.
Mm.
No. So I like Revolut. The other one is Wise, but I normally use
Hey, everyone knows
Wise.
Wise.
I normally use Wise when I'm in the US, and I don't know why.
Wise is great. The only thing, it's like a fucking wheel of fortune there, because when you're sending any kind of transactions, it could be like seconds. Your money is reached in seconds, or it could be 4 days. It's
Well,
just
you never
it all
know.
depends, like when you send it, how
Yeah,
much you send,
yeah.
and what mood the system is in.
All transactions need to be done before like 11 a.m. If you
Right.
put money onto any account, regardless of where you are, I think you should always start the transaction as early as possible in the day so that it gets to its destination as soon as possible. So if you
It's like
do it
me.
at
I
like
only work
midnight,
until 11 a.m. Then I nap the rest of the day.
well, that's a skill issue.
I'm actually napping now. This is pre-recorded.
Oh wow. Am I talking to an AI bot?
You sure are.
Oh wow. Love technology.
I know we're gonna be replaced by Gay-A.I. That would
Oh
be just
no, the gay eye.
Gay-I.
The gay
Well, I didn't
eye.
want to tell you this because didn't want to break your little heart, but James is AI.
Oh no.
Yeah, sure is.
He's too hot to be AI. That's impossible.
He's Gay-I. He is.
Im-
He's unintelligent,
Impossible.
unintelligently artificial. Oh my god, we're
Mm,
just funny today, aren't we?
queer eye
He's
for the
gonna listen
gay
to this.
eye.
He's gonna kick our butts.
Yeah, whoever listens to this, shout out to you. Thanks for
Thank
being there
God
for us.
Ohio has no airports. Oh, I think
Do
they
they?
do. They do.
They have to have
And
airports.
we're screwed.
Didn't they create aviation, or was
That's
that
North
North
Carolina,
Carolina?
first in
Oh,
flight.
oh, they created astronauts. That's it.
And crystal meth.
That's Oklahoma,
Oh, West Virginia.
Missouri,
Misery.
Missouri.
Anyway, back to traveling.
Traveling, yeah. So my trip is going to be good, and
Yay!
then that's for a week, and then after that, I have some trips as well. I'm going to the Baltics and the Nordics with my husband, but after that, I'm going with my travel buddy Sarah to
She AI too?
She is AI.
Or she's just straight up traditional imaginary friend?
She is not my imaginary friend, but
Oh, that's Betty.
yeah, Betty is my
She's
imaginary
busy.
friend.
She's busy this week.
Yeah, Betty
We're
is
funny today. What the hell
yeah.
is going on? I think there's
I
one
don't know.
effing
You
gown.
you took some funny
I
pills or
did.
something.
It's because I'm napping.
Oh yeah.
This
Napping
is
is
all a dream.
important. No,
Sure
but
is.
so after that I'm going to La Rioja. Have you ever been to La Rioja?
Yeah, I drove through there with my friend Andrew. It's beautiful. They use literally, it's the wine country of Spain for some of our listeners who might not know. And, um, you know, if you have grapes coming from there, you can say they are Rioja. So literally every piece of land has vines on it. Even the freaking gas stations, they use up every single inch. It's actually overwhelming. It's a little intimidating, but it's just gorgeous. It's the same in the south with the olives. There's olive trees everywhere that you can see, and they put them in the most craziest of places. But yeah, in La Rioja, I remember going to the gas station, and there's literally a vineyard in the back of the gas station. So you
That's
might be
so
drinking
crazy.
wine from a gas station vineyard.
I don't drink wine. I'm almost 2 years sober. So
Yay!
I'm just going there because we found train tickets that are really cheap, and we'll just do it as a day trip. And
That's
when you
great.
plan in advance, it's not so bad to take
How
the cruise
advanced do you have
during
to
the day.
plan these trips of yours? Like
I think
years, months,
no, no, I don't even
hours?
think you could buy them a year in advance, but definitely a couple of months, 2 or 3 months in
Oh shit.
advance. And obviously, you could get last minute ones,
Hmm.
but you have to be flexible with your time. But unfortunately, when your friend is a school teacher and you work in a team where you need to book time off in advance,
Yeah, you're a
my
9 to
dates are
5
not
girl.
flexible.
9
So
to 5,
that's not fun. I'm not
trying to
self-employed or
make a
anything where I can
living.
just, use these TikTok hacks to get cheap deals because 90% of them are for people who have fake jobs
Right.
where you don't have where it's like, "Oh, take a last minute thing." Wizz Air, that
They're
flying with
only
Wizz Air.
TikTok
Mhm.
hacks for TikTokers
Exactly. They're TikTok hacks for people who
who are in
like
fucking
the
college.
vast majority of them, like maybe you can try to use some of those hacks in order to get cheaper deals, but I can't
You're a
fly on a
working girl.
Tuesday.
You
Yeah, I'm
need
a working
something more
girl, and whenever I do have time off,
traditional.
I need to squish as much time as possible.
You need
That's
squish
why
deals.
squishy
Squish
deals.
squish deals.
Love to get squished on a deal.
Like, if you were trying to buy a car, would you say, "Give me a squish deal"?
I need to learn how to drive first.
Oh, that's right.
Can you buy a car without a driver's license? Wouldn't that
Yeah,
be weird?
I think you can.
They'll be like, "Show some ID," and I'll be like, "I don't have any."
I mean, I think it's a piece of property, you can own it. You probably just can't drive it.
Oh, true,
Just
yeah.
have it kind of hanging out in your
Hanging
parking
out?
lot.
Nah, pass. I would love to learn how to drive, but
It's
I
like
think I would
women who
never own a car.
it's like women who have menopause and they still have a box of tampons hanging around.
Well, you
S
never know.
They don't really need it anymore, but it's still there.
But what if they have a female friend come visit, you
Exactly,
know?
someone can take the car,
Yeah.
drive it for them.
Yeah, I'll buy a car and you drive me everywhere.
Just give me tampons. I like that
Okay.
better.
That'll be better, yeah.
Alright,
More useful.
deal. So, I need to take some vacations, but according to you, I need to start planning now for 2028.
Mhm.
Um, I'm gonna start traveling a little bit in October. I
Yeah.
swear to ya. But I really wanted to go to Slovenia.
Ooh,
Have
that'd be
you
fun.
been?
No, Slovenia, no.
Maybe we can go together and do our
Yeah.
podcast there
Ooh, yeah,
and
podcast
call
episode
our
in Ljubljana.
yeah, we can call our AI friend James,
Yeah,
Gay-A.I.
Gay-A.I.
So, Ljubljana, what's it famous for?
Love, I think.
Are
I
you
think
making
it's
s
named after love.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's famous for, like, I mean, all of Slovenia, I think, is famous for mountains
It's gorgeous.
and
Pictures are
and
gorgeous.
probably cows and dairy stuff. I don't eat dairy, so, I
And
really
hot
don't know.
people.
They were the first to leave the, Yugoslavia.
Right.
Other than that, I when I think of Slovenia and their flag is very similar to Slovakia, I'm sure their
They're
embassies
yeah,
must,
they're very different.
work together and exchange mail all the time like Austria and Australia.
Oh, yeah. People make that mistake. I'm looking forward to it. I think, I'm gonna do a little research on Slovenia.
Yeah, that'd be
And,
fun. Why
even
do
though
you wanna go?
I still haven't been to Rome or Paris, but, it's I've been to more exotic places or
Exactly.
because I feel like Rome and Paris are always gonna be there and it's the same show, you know?
Right.
It's like, listen, I'm gonna do the off-Broadway shows because The Lion King's always gonna be The Lion King, and I'll see it 10 years from now, and it'll be the same thing, even though I've already seen The Lion King. But,
So not a good example, but
yeah,
we
but
get you.
that's my thinking. It's like, let me see something that's, got less tourists, is probably gonna be a little bit more authentic, um, before everyone gets their dirty paws on it. I was in Barcelona, a few weeks ago. I love Barcelona,
I like Barcelona too.
but
Yeah.
I did get a little sad in the Sagrada Familia,
Why?
the
Because it was
cathedral.
40 euros to enter?
Well, yeah, that was the first thing. It was quite expensive, a little less than 40, but it was like 30 something.
Oh my, I
Um,
was joking.
no, it really was, and I waited an hour
Ugh.
in the rain. But,
Ugh.
okay, put that all aside. Once you get in, you don't have this place all to yourself, and you don't even have this place all to your thousand selves. very packed. You can't extend your arms without hitting someone, and it's just not a place you want to share with. It's not a rock concert, you know. It's a place that's enormous for a reason. They used to build these cathedrals, and they build these cathedrals nowadays to show you the awness of God, you know, or of religion, of spirituality. There needs to be empty space there. Um, and when you have so many tourists in it, it takes away that effect. I started getting a little overwhelmed, and it just made me cry inside a little bit, thinking that this place, whenever it's open, is going to be a theme park. It's going to be packed to the brim,
Yeah.
with bus tours and just thousands of people. And are we ever, is anyone really ever going to go in there when it's very empty, like some cathedrals, and just enjoy the beauty of it? Um, like how it was intended, you know, the builders. So that made me a little sad that
Are you
it's
telling us all to go back to church?
no, what I'm telling us is that these protests that are going on in Spain, as you know, with the over tourism,
Oh yeah.
I think there might be something to it. You know, Barcelona does see a lot of tourists, and a lot of them are not adding to the economy. There's cruise ships that literally just park and let people off. They're not buying food because they got the all in deal on the boat. You know, they're buying trinkets and leaving garbage on the ground, but they're
Yeah.
not even the big problem. It's all these hooligans who come trash a place, get drunk, and drop only $50, you know?
Yeah.
So if you own an Airbnb or a small hotel or a large hotel, you're probably making off like a bandit. But if you're a small business,
Yeah, there was a viral
it's a
video
hassle.
of a I don't know if she's famous. I didn't get the memo, but there was a woman in Spain. I think she was English, and she was in a Lidl or an Aldi or a Mercadona. I
In the
forget
US,
what.
they call it Lido.
Lidl? They don't pronounce it Lidl in the
So,
US.
they
That's
sure do.
impossible. Oh, that's disgusting. Lidl. So Aldi's, let's just call it Aldi's.
Aldi too.
She was in a supermarket, an English woman in a Spanish supermarket,
Hmm.
taking off her panties and putting it in the bread place,
That
like
sounds
the
like
bread.
Barcelona. That totally does.
It sounds like Barcelona. It could have been Madrid. I only saw it on in passing on TikTok, and I was just so disgusted. I was like I completely, when it comes to those things, I completely understand why people are upset with tourists. Now,
Oh, they don't
the other
behave.
day,
It's like a constant, you know, in Barcelona, it's like a stag party
yeah,
every freaking day.
oh yeah, you
If
get
you're
stag parties in
22
Madrid
and
too. Yeah,
you're from the north, you're meaning the UK, that's a city to fuck with, basically.
yeah,
You behave in your country, and
right.
then you go to Barcelona and you act like a donkey.
Yeah, because beer is cheap, and you think, oh, if beer's cheap, that means I can have three times as much. No, you need to behave. You need to behave when you're on public.
So I think being a tourist in a new country that you're visiting is uh is amazing, but you've
You
gotta
need
be
to be on your best behavior. Period.
you're not going to a theme park. You're
Right.
traveling and visiting a place that's not your home.
Hmm.
So you gotta behave yourself, and that's what I think people in Barcelona are getting tired of it. It's a beautiful city. If you haven't gone, go.
Yeah, but
You
behave
know,
when you go and visit.
behave.
Don't use
Behave.
Airbnb. Use a hotel. Hotels are better in general and can be more economical. And
Hotels are great.
hotels are great. You're going to be eating out anyway. I don't know. Back in the day, Airbnb used to be great, but Airbnb, sorry if we're ruining a sponsorship with them. I really don't care. I don't ever want their money. I think they're ruining local economies
Yeah, I
because,
concur, I concur. I think this is our opinion so that we can't get sued from
yeah, this is
Airbnb.
my opinion only. This is all in a video game.
I only thought it was a great idea from what they first intentionally created it for was kinda couch surfing, you know?
Yeah.
The, um, the creators, the guys who started it basically were inspired because they were in San Francisco, and there weren't many hotel rooms, and they needed to be there, so they started kind of couch surfing, and then they created this idea from that. Uh, and that works beautifully, and that's what it's for. It's like I got an extra room. I'm gonna rent the room out. That's perfect. But when you start creating companies and you
Yeah.
have 300 apartments that you bought in Barcelona, and you have an LLC for all of them,
Yeah.
you're basically using homes that people should be living in as a personal hotel system for you. You're making millions. You're sending that money offshore, and it's not trickling down to the local economy. Only thing it's doing is hurting people
It's true. You're taking away housing from people
who
that
want to
need it,
live there.
especially
And
low income people.
yeah, and it's just ruining the local economies,
Yeah.
and it's even going to hurt the tourists because the tourists are going there to see people live their lives. When I go visit a city that I don't live in, I want to see the people from that city live their lives, going and walking to the grocery store and seeing them how they interact, with other locals.
Yeah.
And it's a local flavor. That's why you want to go. But
Yeah.
now these major cities are starting to turn into fucking theme parks.
Oh yeah.
There's no one in the center going shopping. There's no butcher shops. There's no, flower shops anymore because it's turned into Airbnb and McDonald's and
And
Burger King and
and
theme
expensive
parks
grocery
and
stores
expensive
and locker
trinkets. Yeah,
places.
yeah, and it's just now it's turned into, the city centers are just now literally theme parks, and, I think it's sad,
Yeah.
because those are the historic parts of the city.
Yeah.
They're the most interesting. They're the best to live, you know, you gotta live it. You gotta live these cities. But now instead of living it and really, um, joining the local flavor, now the flavor has been eradicated and it's turned into a gentrified mess.
Yeah. It's sad.
I'm not even listen, I'm a capitalist and I don't even like this. Like it's just I feel
Something we
only
can agree on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's only a couple of people are making money off this, and it's ruining the beauty of tourism. I think it's
I'm
ch-
all for tourism. It just needs to be done in a sustainable way,
right.
and people need to be on their best behavior
Yeah.
and
No more
listen to the
hooligans from any
locals.
country. Yeah.
And if the locals are telling you, "Hey, you're being annoying, get out of my way," because it's 8:30 in the morning. Why are you out? You know what I mean? Like it's rush hour on the metro. Madrid's a very walkable city. You could have walked or whatever. Get out of the metro. It's full, and you know little
Yeah,
things
I
like
mean,
that.
I think this goes to the theme of the podcast. It's like as you age, you gain some wisdom, and you grow up. You
Yeah.
know, and we're all growing up, and we all realize that we've all been assholes at times.
Oh God, yeah.
And but when you put all assholes in the same room, that becomes a problem. And that's what's going on in some of these cities. There's just a lot of people not caring about why they're even there, um, who they're affecting, and they're just trying to maximize their debauchery to 1,000%. That's all they care about.
I mean, we all love going on a dirty weekend,
Absolutely.
but keep it cute.
Yeah,
Keep it, keep it cute or put it on mute. That was another
that's
viral thing
nice. That was
from
demure.
yesterday.
That
That
was
was
demure.
very demure.
Anyway, listen, we're not gonna be on this thing uh calling people out and stuff, but just check yourself before you wreck the town.
Exactly.
And that's it. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful trip.
Thank you.
Um
I hope you have any good trips too
yeah,
while
I'm
I'm
gonna plan
away.
my 2028 right now.
Or maybe we'll go to Slovenia together.
Ooh, maybe we will. We'll have
Maybe.
our podcast from Slovenia in a couple months, guys.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. Today's a quick one. Hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you love a
Again,
quickie.
yeah, thank you for the quickie, Robbie.
You're
Now, if
welcome.
you do like our episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are gaining a lot more audience, so thank you for that. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining our podcast. And again, this has been another wonderful episode of The Aging Queen. Thanks, Robbie.
Bye.
Bye.